Hello, my wonderful chat. Hello. Hello. OBS is having a fit. I don't know why. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. I am trying something new and interesting this morning. Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we are. Can you hear the jazz? Can you hear the jazz? And not my regular BGM? That's the goal. Yeah, alright. So I've done a cool thing. Twitch people may or may not be aware of Soundtrack by Twitch. It's like a Twitch stream safe audio music Spotify thing, right? It's not Spotify, it's like Spotify, but it's specifically for Twitch. And the problem with it, the reason why a lot of people don't seem to use it, is because you can't use the music from it in VODs. And you can route it so it doesn't show up in VODs. There's features in OBS to do that, and that's what I've done. But, like, then what happens is your VODs, they have no BGM. And that's terrible. That's just terrible. So what I've done is I have created a split thing. So I have Soundtrack by Twitch playing this wonderful jazz, and it's just like a shuffly jazz. If there's a song that we don't like, I can skip tracks. And it's just playing. And I have that routed so that it comes through on the live. The jazz will not be there in the VOD. Sorry, John and Jane VOD watcher and anybody else. But so that it's not just dead air when I'm not talking, I have my BGM, my regular BGM, routed to the VOD. So I was worried that my regular BGM would be playing at the same time and OBS would screw something up, but it seems to be working correctly. They're both playing. You're only hearing the jazz. I'm hearing the jazz. And hopefully, when I come back and check the VOD, instead of jazz, it'll be my regular BGM. So that's the goal. That's the goal. Jazz time. Giselle has an idea. What's your idea, Giselle? I am quite curious indeed about it. Because you're a smart little bug. Good ideas. Good ideas from that little bug brain. Maybe in the future on a Saturday stream, make some. Ooh, yeah, I could potentially do that. I've played jazz before. I have some background in jazz. Yeah. Yeah. I could do that. I could make some jazz. But here we are again. After a very successful music stream yesterday. Can you hear the music, by the way? Is it loud enough? Is it too loud? I can adjust the level. It's really easy to do. Yeah. No, I know what you're saying. I get what you're saying, Giselle. Music is good? Alright. Welcome in, JT. Welcome in. So this morning, Giselle, being a good friend, took me out for coffee and breakfast. So I have this lovely cappuccino here from a great, my favorite local coffee place, in fact. And it's got honey in it. Local coffee, with local milk and local honey. Well, local espresso, I should say, because it's a cappuccino. So good. And then I got a beautiful breakfast sandwich for brunch. Just look at that. I mean, it looks kind of awful on the camera. In real life, it's beautiful, trust me. It's got a hash brown on it and sausage and eggs. Yeah, it's a chonk. It is a chonky sandwich. I'm gonna take a big bite. Oh. Look at it. Look at this cross section of sandwich. It's so good. So good and tasty. So, I'm living it up this morning. I got my jazz on. I got my chonky sausage egg sandwich. I got a quad cappuccino with local honey. I'm a happy little possum. And, ooh, yes, matcha latte with oat milk and 4 shots of espresso. You also got a quad, yeah. Those matcha lattes are great, but I'm a sucker for cappuccino. Just blend it all up instead of foam. Yum, yum, yum. So, yeah, I'm a happy little possum. Despite losing an hour of sleep last night because of the time shift, which I hate every year, makes me feel like a butt. I made it. I made it a little early even. Stream started a few minutes early, which was great. And, yeah, we got the puzzle. And it's the LA Times, Sunday, March 12th, 2023. And the theme is excuses, excuses. And I gotta say, the Saturday puzzle, oh boy, is my... Oh no. Oh no. Why? Chrome is being a butthead. It won't let me start the puzzle. Hold on. Why can't I start the puzzle? Please. Please. This is... Maybe it's a browser extension blocking something. Huh?
Son of a bitch!
Indeed. Oh. Oh. Ah, yes. Okay. It was just, there was that little pop-up thing, and the browser extension was blocking the little pop-up thing, and so I couldn't interact with the page.
God!
Nah, we're good. We're good. I just had to turn off uBlock Origin and Ghostery, and we got in. Washington Post just wanted to try to sell me their newspaper, which I don't care about. I just want to play the puzzle, and it's free. Oh. Wow. This sandwich is so good. I wish I could share a bite with y'all. Shorts fabric is denim. Gonna go wave at Maru de Bimbo. Wow. Twitch tried to auto-mod Bimbo. Well, Twitch did auto-mod Bimbo. I had to approve it. Go tell Maru de Bimbo I say hello. And I will probably raid into her. Because she's building Gunpla, and I'm just doing a puzzle. I feel like I'm gonna finish before her. Wanted to make breakfast sandwiches this weekend, but accidentally ate all the cheese. Yeah, cheese is an important element of a breakfast sandwich, I feel. If you make a breakfast sandwich without cheese, then there's no glue to hold it all together, and it'll just collapse. Like, you'll pick it up to take a bite, and the eggs will just squeeze right out of the sandwich. Cranberries growing. Yeah, yeah. Egg and cheese is what makes it a breakfast sandwich, you know? Yeah, exactly. Everything else is up for debate. For my sandwich today has egg and cheese, and it's got sausage, and it's got a hash brown patty. Super good. Interception? Middle of the road? Yep. Man, this jazz is great. This was such a good idea. It was Giselle's idea to play jazz, by the way. I just had to figure out how to do it. Emus, right? And then that's Ash. This is Omani. I don't know. Say So Singer Blank Cat. I have no idea. Nash Graham, right? I don't know who that is, even if they're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but that seems like the only name that would fit. Oh. Man, this iPhone tracking is incredible. You can, like, see my cheeks puff out while I chew, and see my mouth going while I'm chewing. That's really neat. I always wanted to be a ballerina. This has got to be jest, right? But I jest something. Some hotel closets, that's got to be the safe. No, can't be the safe. Yeah. So being a bug, Giselle doesn't eat meat. She's a little leaf-eating bug. And so, this place only has egg and meaty sandwiches. They don't really have... They have incredible coffee, so she could at least get a coffee, but they don't have any good egg or meat-free breakfast options. Which is a shame, because my poor little bug friend can't get anything. I think it's iron appliance in some hotel room closets. Is this al dente? Probably. This puzzle, I gotta say, this puzzle is a lot easier than yesterday's puzzle. I did yesterday's puzzle and it was tough. I'll pull it up maybe at the end and I'll show you yesterday's puzzle. There was a lot of really long words and it was hard. It took me, for a Saturday puzzle, it took me over an hour. Yeah, it would be easy to slap a veg protein in a slice of chow. Everywhere around here has chow. They must be able to get it. Get stick bug. And I feel like beyond sausage or something, that's everywhere now, you know? If you're ever in Chicago, there's an amazing vegan bagel breakfast place in the Andersonville area. Nice. Yeah. I will make a note. Make a note. Go. Is that leave? Till stack. I don't know. Down is a dress. Muscles near... Gotta be lats, right? I do know somebody who does run a restaurant in Chicago. Giselle and I both. Yeah. I wonder if it's the same place. Well, I don't know if she still runs a restaurant. She ran a restaurant in Chicago for a while, but I think she may have gotten out of that. I'm not sure. Batting stat. Basil. This has got to be didn't, right? I just didn't. Wow, this is just the entire way across the puzzle. I just noticed that. Yep, our tender scumbag rat friend ran a restaurant. Imagine that. It's like Ratatouille, but without the weird fetishy hair thing. That movie's real weird. Real weird. OSHA. Dying by candlelight's gonna be sucked. Old Testament when I know. Man, this music is great. I almost don't want to talk. I just want to jam. That's the trouble. Bongos. Oh. Oh, the Canterbury Tales. That's by that guy. I should know this. I remember that book. Oh. No. North Carolina University. Is that Eaton? Is middle wrong? Middle, where's all this? Is there an Elon University? I don't know. I just plumb don't know the answer. Whoa. I had an adventure last night. So I've talked a little bit about how I have some garden plants, right? Well, it's that time of year where you gotta be starting your seeds, right? For your garden. And sometimes when you try to start seeds, the soil or the seed starting mix that you get from the garden store, it has little invisible gnat eggs. There's these gnats that live in the soil. They're called fungus gnats. I know, this is not great brunch conversation maybe, but... Ooh, thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna... JT, thank you. I'm gonna... Sam and Gertie's vegan juice... Oh my god, vegan Jewish deli. That sounds incredible. I'm gonna snag that. Sam and dirty stuff. Chicago. Sounds amazing. So sometimes, and this is normal, right? The soil will have these little eggs. You can't see the eggs, they're too small, but, and the gnats, they generally don't hurt your plants. If the infestation gets really, really bad, if you get them, they might hurt the plants. They might chew on the plants, but generally speaking, when they're little grubs in the soil after the eggs hatch, they just eat stuff in the soil, and then they hatch into gnats and fly around and they lay eggs. And they're just annoying. They just fly all around, they're super annoying. They look like fruit flies, but they generally don't even get into your, like, food or your kitchen. They're the little gnats that live in, like, houseplants. And what happens is that the soil you get for starting your seeds indoors, they are, you can't kill them with the fruit fly trap method because they're not attracted to vinegar, they're attracted to dirt. So you can't make a fruit fly trap for them. But, yeah. So I didn't want to get these gnats. I've gotten them before. It's a huge pain to deal with them. They, like, fly all around, they get all over your house. Huge pain, huge pain. And it's normal for the eggs to be in the soil. You buy the soil and the eggs are invisible and they're in there and they stay dormant. And then when you hydrate the soil to plant your seeds or your plants, it can happen with house plants too. Then the eggs get wet and they're like, oh, it's time to hatch. And then you get gnats. So I didn't want gnats. I was like, I really don't want this to happen again. It's happened before, and it's really terrible. They're just such this Chaucer, right? No. Yeah, so I was looking up online how to prep your soil, right? When you plant your seeds inside, how to avoid getting there. And I found one video that seemed too good and too simple to be true. It was like, if you hydrate your soil with boiling water and then let it sit so it stays hot, it will kill the eggs. And I said, okay, that seems too easy. Let me give it a try, though. And so I hydrated the soil with boiling water, and then I took the soil temperature, and it was only like 100 degrees F. And fungus gnat eggs can definitely survive in 100 degrees F because it gets that hot outside, you know? Oh. And so, I had an adventure where I took my big bucket of dirt, and I transferred the dirt into a stock pot, and as JTU predicted, I put the stock pot in the oven. I put the oven on 250, and I just let it sit in there for hours, and it made my house smell like a weird mix of earth and cookies. And I just let it sit in there, and sit in there, and sit in there. The middle of the stock pot only got up, as far as I could measure, before I went to bed, to around 130, 125 degrees, something like that, around there. I think around 130. right in the middle. But similar to cooking meat, it will usually gain a few degrees. Like when you cook meat, the middle temperature will continue to rise because the outside temperature is hotter after you turn off the oven. So what I did is I baked the soil in the oven for several hours at 250. And then when I went to bed, I just turned off the oven and I left the soil in there. So it kept baking. And this morning it's still hot. And I put the lid on the pot and I took it out of the oven because the oven is cool, just the pot is still quite hot. So hopefully, similar to sous vide, even if it didn't get up super hot, I think it was held at a high enough temperature for long enough that any eggs that were in there should be dead. So I should not end up with any gnats. That's the hope. I'm gonna plant my fucking seeds and I'm gonna get a bazillion gnats. Small. These clues, I always wanted to be a Gregorian monk, but I... Chin? I don't know Beethoven's Eroica. It's me. Soy-based frozen dessert brand. Is it Tofuti? I think it's Tofuti. Blank Place 1990s TV show. Fine. Skip over is omit. Customizable Wii Sports avatar is your me. French infinitive. Is it itre? Can't pronounce that, but yeah, and that's fair. Yeah. Little pockets of the puzzle are coming together. I always wanted to be a perfumer, but Cappuccino. Caffeinating very quickly here because this very small cappuccino has 4 shots of espresso in it. Give more than a darn. Oh, it could be care, but it could also be something to do with knitting. Because, like, you darn socks, right? Like, it's a type of... It's not knitting, but it's related to knitting. It's a way to make textiles. Midday. Noon. Setting for many Stephen King novels is Maine. After the whistle. Late. I want to say it's gonna be square feet, but it's weird. Hey Mirren, what's going on? well, thankfully I'm not a rodent. I'm a marsupial. Opossums, believe it or not rodents. marsupial. Welcome in, Yaren, by the way. Welcome in. Good to see you this morning. I hope that you are having a good morning. Nope, opossum is not a rodent. Opossum is a marsupial. The same family as kangaroos. Sugar Shack Surrounders. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. It's, you're not the first one to be shocked. Oh. You're in shambles. Mind blown. Massive old computer. I don't even know who Michael Connolly is. Clearly some writer, but... Fanny pack's spot. Waist. I use a fanny pack. I love my fanny pack. Frees up my arms. I can carry all of my little accessories. Don't need to carry a bag. Super handy. Rib. Needle a bit is rib. Odie. Garfield is everywhere. I don't know if you've seen, there's a Super Eye Patch Wolf video called What the Internet Did to Garfield. And it's incredible. And you should watch it if you have not seen it. And it's... I can't even describe. But suffice it to say, Garfield is everywhere. And I'm surprised it took this long for Garfield to show up in one of our crossword puzzles. Lifts. Pie feature. Crust or filling? Crust. Gotta be crust. I haven't done the downs yet, so I can't do that. Sherwin-Williams makes paint. Toast opener. What? Toast opener? Oh, like toast, like I'm gonna deliver a toast at a wedding. I was thinking, because it's brunch, I was thinking like toast, like the breakfast food, and I was like, what? Opening toast? It's just bread. It's hot bread. How do you open toast? But I see. I see. Alright, let's do the downs. Let me do the start. Downs. So we got all these downs done. That's great. Downs. Till stack. I have no idea what till stack even means. We have 3 of the 4 letters, but I have no clue. Batting stat? I don't know enough about baseball. It's also possible that some of this is wrong. I haven't checked the grid yet. I don't know an Irish political parties. Oh! This is the Canterbury Tales character, not creator. That's why it's not Chaucer. Oh, caffeine slowly is hitting my system. I can read better now. Look at that. I initially read this as creator. Oh, there's so many characters in the Canterbury Tales, because each tale, there's like a bazillion of them, and they're all about specific characters. Mm. The main thing I remember about the Canterbury Tales is, I think in the Miller's Tale, there's a dude who sticks his naked arse out a window and farts at somebody and then gets a hot poker jammed in his bum. High art from the UK. Yep. Very important work of literature. Man farting out a window and getting hot pokered. Canterbury Tales by Geoffrey Chaucer. I should know this. Reggae pioneer Peter. I know this. I know Giselle knows this. And I know this, but it's not coming to my brain. Ugh. This should be an easy. This is a gimme for me. That's gonna bug me. So I'll take a hint because this, like I said, I should know this. What? It's probably not gonna help if it's just a hint. My brain's not working right now. Starts with a T. This is not coming to me. The only thing I can think of, the only Peter I can think of that starts with a T right now is Peter Thiel, who is like a douchebag billionaire. He was like buddies with Elon Musk and started PayPal. And I know it's not him. And then when I think about... No, it's 4 letters. And then when I think about, Oops. It is a 4-letter name. It is. You have the right answer. You definitely have the right answer. That's Steph Curry. Bypass. Home with cells. There's no way it's jail. Tel Aviv. Maine. No, when I get to the backseating portion of the puzzle, once I get stumped on everything, if it doesn't come to me by then you can just give me the answer. How's that? But yeah, the only like reggae pioneers I can think of right now are Jimmy Cliff and Toots and the Maytals. Toots Hibbert. I know there's a Peter, and it's like I know who it is, but it's just not coming to me. I mean, for goodness sakes, I am named after a relatively obscure, very early ska song, which is. Very early ska is what reggae evolved out of, and it's the music that this Peter was making. So I know who he is. So I should absolutely know this. But I don't. This just is not coming out of my brain. Captain of Industry. Captain America. Family room. That's a den. This is dive bar. This is probably never something. Back to the downs. Pants part. Oh, crotch. Award quartet for John Legend. Grapefruit wedge. As a slice. I don't know. I feel like that's not right. That's maybe flea? Not sure. I'm trying to do downs. Downs. Blank, I quit. That seems like Tofuti's right, but I don't know what two letters could go there. Routes without holes. Some medical plan. Company. Abbreviation. That could be LLC. But there's a lot of other things that it could be. We'll put it for now. And we'll check the grid when we're done the downs. Clean things up a bit. Guys. Men. Frozen sister is Elsa. Well, it could be Anna. But I think Anna is spelled... this is Melrose Place, so this is not Flea. I think Anna is spelled with one N, so it's gotta be Elsa. In Frozen. Ramadan's a month. Month long. Essential fatty acids. Brooks country music partner. Isn't it Brooks and Dunn? Brooks and Dunn. Castle Trench is moat. Standard. Yeah, so that's not square feet. No way. No way! Drinking out of cups. Being a bitch. Oh, look, Sky is an answer on the puzzle. I was just talking about that. Oh. More of my sandwich. Anybody in chat also enjoying a brunch? Emulates. If you're enjoying brunch right now with me, what are you having for brunch? I'm having this incredible and huge breakfast sandwich. It's almost gone. I've been eating it quick. Smart. Alec? Like that? Maybe? Eeriest. Cooking oil option. Probably canola. Now you get a protein bar. That's barely a brunch. Might I suggest you have some toast or something, perhaps? The Addams Family uncle is Fester! I love Uncle Fester. Foot part, arch. Okay, well, it could be healed, actually. Probably arch, because not a lot of names are gonna start with 2 E's. Totally worthless. Rude. Recipe amount. Probably tablespoon, right? Because of this S. And then this could be RBIs, runs batted in. That's one of the only baseball stats that I know. Built for NASA today. It's funny, I'm gonna be like jamming out to this music and like singing along, and it's not gonna line up with the BGM in the VOD at all because I have this jazz on and the VOD is gonna have my regular BGM. Any VOD watchers are gonna be like, what is she doing? This flute though. Oh, it's so sick. Athlete, oh, metal. I was thinking MVP, but it's totally metal. Wi-Fi at the library. Engine. Cowpokes poker. I think both these are wrong. And I think that this is prod. Else. This flute is sick. I feel bad for all the VOD watchers now. It says, don't know the right people. Right? And it's pun, the wedding rites. You know, you get it? You get it? And this might be crust. Five principal resources in Catan, probably ore. Built for NASA is gonna be high tech. Here's to blah blah blah. There's a toast, right? Dampens is wets. Needle a bit. So. Oh, and a spur. A cowboy wears spurs and they poke the. Yeah. I see. This puzzle, I don't know that we even are gonna need to check the grid. We're ripping through a lot of this. Drift off is nod off. Leftover curry, Giselle. That sounds great. Oh. I feel like once curry sat in the fridge for a while, the flavors really come together even more, you know? It's almost better on the second day. PSAs. TV ads for good causes or PSAs. Yeah. Oh, I talked about baking my dirt. After stream, I'm going to be planting a whole bunch of seedlings, a whole bunch of different plants. I'm going to be doing some flowers, some vegetables, no fruits, but I do have couple of little mini fig trees growing in my closet. My closet is glowing because the fig trees are growing, and so I have lights on them in there. Yeah, I have a lot of playing in dirt to be doing. Man, my brain is so ruined by the internet. I keep looking at this one, right? And it's Old Testament twin. And I don't know the answer, but we have blank S blank U. And even though it wouldn't fit at all, blank S blank U, and knowing it's a name, the only thing that's coming into my head is Morshu. Because I am absolutely ruined by the internet. Everything's for sale, my friend. You want it? It's yours. My whole brain has just been replaced with memes. I voted stickers. This could be sends. Sun tea. This is gonna be haven't. Got the Well, it could be got, so we'll say haven't got for now. Gist. Gists. Saxophone. Tips. My God, this music. So good. Hive, a beehive has cells, and that's a home. Even. Events? Is that a word? I think it's a word. Doors? Means of access? Is it ECOT or EGOT? Something like that? I think it's EGOT, right? Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony. EGOT. Never got the taking action. Oh no, that can't be the never got to. Oh. I remember! It's Peter Tosh! Oh, that one's been bugging me. Holy fuck. That should've... It just took enough caffeine hitting my brain. And then all of a sudden... What? Bam! Right in. Right in. Oh. Right? Giselle, you're probably like, how did she not know that immediately? Rhymes with squash, yeah. Excuse me. I almost inhaled a piece of my sandwich, laughing while I was chewing. But I'm okay. No worries, chap. Sorry for the cost. SoCal. Stash. And that actually opened up a bunch of things in my brain. Yeah, so this is haven't got the. This is you betcha. That's Esau. Esau! Oh, I know what this is. This is didn't get the point. Seeds? Gets rid of? Seeds? I don't know if that's right, but everything seems to fit. I just didn't get the point. Get it? Ha 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 ha! What a pun! What a pun! What's this? Batting stat. The only batting stat that I know is RBI, and that we already used. Something VG? No idea. Still don't know kill stack. This is seesaw. North Africa's something mountains. I used to know. When I was in school, I did do geography of the Middle East and Africa, and I did know all of the names of the mountain ranges in that whole continent. I do not remember that anymore. It has been far too long. This is on it, taking action. Never got the grapefruit wedge. Not sure. Don't know. What's this one? I always wanted to be a baker, but I haven't got wheat. Gotcha. What I need. Oh, so silly. Titan. The Titans of Industry. Tony Stark and the Titans of Industry. This song's crazy. I'm gonna just guess here it's Ivan, because Turgenev is a Slavic sounding name. Never got the chance! Oh, this puzzle's great. I'm loving this one. Shin guard. Welcome in, Coleman. Hello. Hope you're doing well today. Just chilling, finishing up my cappuccino, which was kindly Giselle took me out for breakfast. Well, I suppose brunch. I got a cappuccino and a breakfast sandwich. Evening, about to head to bed, but I wanted to say I couldn't find any shops selling 7-Up since last time. Oh, yeah, I have not had 7-Up yet either. If I do, I will post about it on Twitter. Maybe they will have it. I gotta go grocery shopping at some point. They might have it at the grocery store. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello. Have a wonderful night. Happy time zone. Is this ovine? Are rams and lambs ovine? Oh. Yeah, good luck. I hope you get some excellent sleep and that you get up and have a wonderful early start. Huh. This one is throwing me. Balanced. Evened something. Thought maybe evened up. But this doesn't make... Oh, yeah, it is. I'm a PC. Aha! And then that's evened up. That does make sense. I just had to think of it different. Yeah, this puzzle is... We're blowing through this crossword. Alright, Giselle. No, woe has an E. That can't be woe is me. Not flea. Not gnat. It would be funny if it was gnat. Talking about those earlier. This roof? Ah, yeah, that makes much more sense. Sheds. Like, and we haven't checked the grid once. Usually by this point, I'm like checking the grid, like, dude, what? But just cruising right through. This is Ivy's. Prioress? Perhaps? Bypass. Skirt. And then I guess Vega's a star? Okay. I wonder if we can get through this without doing any checks on the grid. That would be impressive. Ah. Last bite of the sandwich. Oh, so good. So good, chat. Select. Select your racer. At work. This has to be E flat. This is freeways. Area. Oh, I know what this one is. It's another one of those puns. I always wanted to be a perfumer, but I had no common sense. Oh boy. This is might. Puny parasite's a might. Lighting effect is a halo. Is that Ali, perhaps? Alas. Phony is a sham, yep. Look at this. This puzzle, we're... John Cho played Sulu in Star Trek in the new movies. I was very confused by Sulu player. It's Sulu the character, not as though Sulu is a sport or something. I was like, what? Section. Think of as a solution. Mm-hmm. The song is using, like, that weird, terrible MIDI horn sound. I kind of love it. Think of something on. I think LLC is wrong. I think it's sit on, perhaps, and then this is ink. And this is Omni. Hey, believe it or not, I used to drive a Dodge Omni. That was a dangerous car. It had no safety features at all. It was ancient. And I got rid of it because one time when I was driving down the street, despite having passed my safety inspection, I went to hit the brakes and the brake pedal went to the floor, and I was able to safely control the vehicle and cruise in, like, coast into a parking spot off the street with no brakes except the emergency brake. The brake lines on it were rusted out, and they literally just exploded off the car. But I did drive a Dodge Omni. That's the only reason I know that. Giselle might remember that car. It was cute, but it was dangerous. I don't think it had any airbags. It was tiny. And, like, once the brakes went, I brought it into a different mechanic because clearly the mechanic that had passed it on the safety inspection did not do their job. So I brought it to a different mechanic, and they were like, this car is a death trap. The driver's seat is about to fall through the floor. It's so rusty. And I was like, excuse me? It had a safety sticker from like 2 months ago. What's going on? But I lived. I made it through, and I've got the good story to tell now about my rusty little Omni. This is couldn't. I always wanted to be a gardener, but I couldn't find the time. Like that. Oh, so good. Couldn't find the time. What part was wrong? Inch. Oh, it's not like a foot. It's a foot. It's a foot. I see. Totally worthless. No help. Is owie. Soulmate. The SMOs? Don't know what that stands for, but plural there would make sense. Advent is an onset. Give more than a darn is cuss. Cause you give a damn. Ayo! Get it? This puzzle's just full of silly puns today. Man, I'm gonna finish this with no help. Look at this shit. This has not happened before. Wade in. Opine. Yup. Lads. Not a weather. I have no idea what that is, but I guess ENIAC was a computer. And I'm just gonna assume we're all correct so far. So we've got Soulmate and Amazon crime series based on Michael Connelly novels. Oh, body. Dire. Oh, that's why I didn't finish. We got some stuff up here. Kill stack. North Africa's blank mountains. That's Fiji? Nah. That doesn't make sense. Well, I'm so close. I really would like to do it without checking the grid and without help. That would be the first time for me ever. Not just on stream. I always spam check the grid when I get near the end. Hill stack. I'm trying to figure out what that even is referencing. Hill stack. What is that even about? Because, I could just Google the mountain range, right? Finish the puzzle. But I don't want to do that. I want to figure it out. I feel like hill stack is the key. Smoke coming out of my ears. I need a redeem that does that. Maybe when I get a live 2D, it'll be easier when I have a live 2D to do stuff like that. I don't know what a till stack is referenced. Does anybody have any idea what that is about? What the fuck is a till stack? And then batting stat. Something VG. What does VG stand for? Average. It's the batting average. Oh, schnoikes. Okay. Hell? Alice? No. Huh? Atlas. Didn't solve the puzzle. But I think all of the clues are filled out, so that means that something is wrong. Oop. I want to scroll here. Everything's grayed out, right? What did we get wrong? What did I get wrong? I guess we gotta check the puzzle. Check grid. Man, one letter wrong. Think of it as it's hit on, and then HMOs. Why didn't that solve it? Everything's right. Did I miss it? Is there something that's not filled in? You see a letter. Let's go down 4 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? Oh, I see it, I see it, I see it. It's not filled in. I see. S, Enos. Whew! Ah. Well. Almost did it without checking the grid. Only had 1 letter wrong. And I did the whole puzzle myself. Except finding that last missing letter. Thank you, JT, thank you. Dang. I've never done that well on a Sunday puzzle before. Hot diggity. What a short stream too. I blew right through it today. Must be the jazz. It like got me going. I'm sorry we didn't have a time for everybody to help out like I normally do. I just wham bam, thank you ma'am. 1 hour, 11 minutes. That's honestly, I think that's faster than I did yesterday's puzzle. Here, I'm gonna pull up. Yes, behold, the power of jazz. I'm gonna pull up yesterday's puzzle so y'all can see it, because yesterday's puzzle was I did it in a different browser. So I use Firefox for non-stream stuff, and I use Chrome for stream stuff, which is why it doesn't say it's completed. But this puzzle, look at this. Look at how empty this is and how many long ass clues there are, right? So I did this yesterday and it took me, I think, longer than today's puzzle, or at least about the same. I can check because I can open up Firefox and I can copy the URL here. So yesterday's puzzle took me... Okay, so no, I did it a little bit faster. Yesterday's puzzle took me 54 minutes and 29 seconds, but I wasn't streaming and I was really focused on the puzzle. And today's puzzle took 1 hour and 11 minutes, right? So that's like, yeah, an hour and 12 minutes. So that's like 15-minute difference. But this one I did on stream chatting and telling stories and under caffeinated for half of it. Like, god dang. Oh. Finished the cappuccino. Indeed, yeah. I got a lot to do today. I've got to do the seasonal Final Fantasy event because it's going to end soon. I have to plant all of my seeds. I've got to rearrange my whole garden closet to fit all of the seeds. Yep, that's gonna take a bit of time. Yep. I'm gonna have to vacuum, or at least run my robot vacuum after I plant all the seeds to clean up the dirt that I will inevitably spill all over the floor. So yeah, I've got plenty to do today. I think this was a nice way to start the day. A little quickie for you. Quick short crossword stream. Let's raid into Maru DeCinco because she will be going. Let me pull up her page. Don't go anywhere, chat. Don't go anywhere. Let me copy her thingamabooger. And we're gonna raid Maru. What? I never get to raid Maru because she never streams when I'm streaming. So this is an exciting moment. Gonna raid Maru de Cinco. When you get in there, spam in the chat, be like, awesome, awesome raid. Hello, Margot do Bringo. Say that in Margo's chat when we get there, because it will be funny. It will be funny. I like making fake versions of her name. It sparks joy. My next stream will be on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern, I believe, and I will be playing some other weird adver game. We did Cool Spot this week, which is like the classic adver game that everybody remembers, and then I made that cover of the Cool Spot bonus level music yesterday. And we will do some other adver game. I don't know what yet, but we will do it. Thank you for hanging out while we did the crossword. I will see you soon. Thanks, chat. I love you.